Reaching the age of 70 is a milestone, a testament to resilience, experience, and endurance. But it also marks the beginning of a new chapter in your body's story, one that can feel unfamiliar, even unsettling. You may wake up with stiffness where there was once ease. You may forget a name mid-sentence. You might notice changes in sleep, digestion, or energy levels that leave you wondering, is this normal or should I be concerned? It's a question many seniors ask in silence, unsure of what aging truly looks like and what changes signal something more serious. The truth is, your body at 70 is not what it was at 50, and that's not failure. That's biology. But understanding which changes are expected and which are red flags can mean the difference between peace of mind and preventable health issues. That's why today's video is so important. We're going to break down what's normal versus what's not when it comes to your body after 70. You deserve to age with clarity, not confusion. And today, we'll give you the knowledge to do just that. Before we begin, I want to invite you to do 3 things right now. Like this video, so YouTube shows it to more older adults who need these answers. Subscribe to our channel, where each week we bring clarity and truth to the aging experience. Leave a comment. What's one change you've noticed in your body after turning 70? Your story could help someone feel less alone. Let's get started. Aging is inevitable, but confusion about it doesn't have to be. 1. Memory slips versus serious cognitive decline. It happens to all of us. You walk into a room and forget why. You pause mid-sentence, searching for a word that's right on the tip of your tongue. Or you misplace your glasses, only to find them on top of your head. After 70, these small memory lapses can feel alarming. You may wonder, is this just aging or the beginning of something worse? Let's start with this. Occasional forgetfulness is normal. Our brains, just like our joints, change with age. Processing speed slows down. Multitasking becomes harder. And retrieving memories, especially names or recent conversations, takes longer. These are expected shifts and not necessarily signs of cognitive disease. What's not normal is when memory problems interfere with daily life. For example, if you start forgetting the names of close family members, or get lost in familiar places, if you begin asking the same question over and over without realizing you've already asked it, if you forget how to do tasks you've done all your life, like managing your finances, cooking your favorite meals, or following the rules of a game, those are warning signs. Also concerning, changes in judgment, difficulty following conversations, or abrupt personality changes. If you or someone close to you begins withdrawing from activities, getting confused by simple instructions, or showing signs of paranoia or fear, it's time to seek evaluation. These could be early signs of mild cognitive impairment or dementia, and while they don't always mean Alzheimer's, they do mean it's time to pay attention. The key difference is this. Normal aging may slow down your recall. Cognitive decline disrupts your ability to function independently. So what can you do? First, don't panic over every memory slip, but do keep a journal. Write down what you're noticing. If patterns emerge or you're concerned, speak to your doctor. There are tests that can assess memory and cognition, and the earlier any issue is caught, the better the outcome. If you've experienced memory changes after 70, let us know in the comments. Just writing, "I've noticed small slips," or "I've been tested and it helped," can reassure someone else who's quietly worried. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe, because in the next section, we'll talk about another change many people ignore: fatigue. What kind of tiredness is expected after 70? And when is it a sign of something more? Let's keep going. Your body is always talking. We're here to help you understand what it's saying. 2. Feeling tired versus chronic fatigue. When low energy is more than just age. At 70 and beyond, it's completely natural to slow down a little. You may not have the same spring in your step as you did in your 40s, and that's okay. After a lifetime of work, caregiving, and responsibilities, your body has earned the right to rest more, to move a bit slower. But when does feeling tired cross the line into something more serious? Let's begin with what's normal. It's normal to feel more tired after physical activity than you used to. It's also normal to wake up during the night more frequently or to feel sleepy during the afternoon. This is partly due to changes in sleep cycles as we age. Melatonin production decreases. Our circadian rhythm shifts. Sleep becomes lighter, and as a result, energy levels fluctuate. But here's what's not normal. Feeling tired all the time, even after getting a full night's sleep. Waking up already exhausted. Needing to sit down or lie down after even small tasks, like brushing your teeth or walking across the room. Losing interest in things you once enjoyed, not because of mood, but because you simply have no energy to engage. Becoming short of breath or dizzy with minimal effort. When fatigue becomes persistent, unrelenting, or starts interfering with your ability to enjoy life, it's time to look deeper. Chronic fatigue in older adults can signal underlying issues like anemia, where your blood doesn't carry enough oxygen, thyroid disorders, which affect metabolism, depression, which often shows up as low energy in seniors rather than sadness, heart disease, where the heart isn't pumping efficiently, sleep apnea, which disrupts quality sleep without you realizing it, vitamin deficiencies, particularly B12 or vitamin D, medication side effects, especially from blood pressure, cholesterol, or sleep drugs. The danger is when this tiredness becomes your new normal and you stop questioning it. But here's the truth. You're not supposed to feel drained every day. Aging may bring slower mornings, but not debilitating exhaustion. If you've been feeling unusually tired lately, drop a comment below. Just a few words like, "I've been more tired than usual," could start a conversation that matters. And if this video is helping you better understand your health after 70, please like it now and subscribe to our channel. Because next, we'll be tackling a topic many avoid, weight loss. When is losing a few pounds in older age a good thing? And when is it a quiet warning sign? Let's keep going. Awareness is strength. 3. Gradual weight loss versus unintentional weight loss, a silent signal. Many older adults think losing a few pounds after 70 is normal, even healthy. After all, we're often told that shedding extra weight is good for the heart, the joints, the blood sugar. But here's a truth that isn't shared enough. Unintended weight loss after 70 can be a serious red flag, and it's one that often gets missed until something deeper is already unfolding. Let's first talk about what's normal. As we age, we may lose a bit of muscle mass, especially if we're less active. Our appetites may shift. We eat smaller portions, feel full faster, or don't crave as much food. That's natural. A gradual, slow loss of a few pounds over time, especially if you're consciously eating lighter, can be normal. But here's what is not normal. Losing more than 5% of your body weight in less than 6 months without trying. Feeling your clothes become looser, your rings slip off, or your face appear more sunken, even when your appetite seems unchanged. Losing weight while still eating regularly. A decline in muscle strength, leading to more difficulty standing, walking, or climbing stairs. Losing interest in food due to chronic nausea, changes in taste, or fatigue. Unintentional weight loss in older adults is often one of the first signs of serious conditions like cancer, particularly gastrointestinal or pancreatic types, undiagnosed diabetes, which can cause rapid weight changes, hyperthyroidism, which speeds up your metabolism, malabsorption disorders, where the body fails to absorb nutrients from food, depression, which often hides behind physical symptoms in seniors, dementia-related changes, especially in appetite, routine, or food preferences. And sometimes, it's simply the result of not eating enough due to dental issues, medication side effects, or a loss of smell and taste, all common after 70. If you've noticed weight loss, even if it seems minor, don't brush it off. Step on the scale regularly. Keep a record. And if you've lost weight without trying, talk to your doctor, even if you feel fine otherwise. Catching the cause early can make all the difference. Have you or someone you love experienced unexpected weight changes after 70? Share in the comments. Your voice could help others start paying closer attention. And if this insight matters to you, Like this video now and subscribe. Because in the next section, we're diving into a topic many avoid out of embarrassment: bathroom habits. What's normal for digestion after 70? And what's a sign that your gut is asking for help? Don't miss it. Your health deserves this level of honesty. 4. Digestive changes versus digestive disorders. Listening to your gut after 70. After 70, many older adults quietly accept digestive issues as just part of getting old. Bloating, constipation, gas, slower digestion. They seem harmless, if a little uncomfortable. But what if these symptoms are not just age-related quirks? What if they're your body's way of waving a warning flag? Let's start with what's considered normal. As we age, the muscles in the digestive tract can slow down. This means food moves more sluggishly through the system. You might feel full faster. Bowel movements may not be as regular. Occasional constipation or indigestion, especially after large or rich meals, is common. Your stomach may also produce less acid, which can make it harder to digest certain foods like meat or dairy. These changes, while inconvenient, don't typically threaten your health. But here's what is not normal and should never be ignored. Persistent constipation lasting more than a few days, even with increased fiber or fluids. Diarrhea that lasts longer than a couple of days or happens frequently. Unexplained bloating, especially if it occurs regularly after meals. A sudden or ongoing change in bowel habits. Frequency, consistency, color, or shape. Blood in the stool, whether bright red or dark and tarry. Frequent nausea, vomiting, or abdominal pain that won't go away. New difficulty swallowing, or a feeling that food is getting stuck. These symptoms could be signs of conditions like diverticulitis or IBS, which can flare up in older adults. Colorectal cancer, one of the most common and treatable cancers when caught early. Gallbladder issues, common after years of high-fat diets. Liver or pancreas disorders, which can subtly affect digestion. Medication-related side effects, especially from calcium channel blockers, opioids, or iron supplements. And here's a lesser-known truth. Older adults often become dehydrated, which worsens constipation and overall gut health. Your sense of thirst weakens with age, so you may not realize your system is running dry. So what can you do? Pay attention. Don't dismiss changes. Keep a journal of what you eat and how your body responds. And if you notice any pattern that feels off, talk to your doctor. Catching digestive problems early prevents small issues from becoming emergencies. Have you noticed changes in digestion since turning 70? Comment below with yes or I've seen some changes. Your honesty might encourage someone else to finally bring it up with their doctor. And if this video has helped you become more aware of what your gut may be trying to say, like it now and subscribe for more guidance like this. Because next, we'll explore one of the most sensitive topics of all, aches, pains, and mobility. What's just a stiff joint? And what's a sign of something deeper like arthritis or bone loss? Don't go anywhere. Your body deserves answers. 5. Aches and stiffness versus pain that signals something more. A stiff back in the morning. Aching knees after gardening. A bit of soreness climbing the stairs. These are common complaints among seniors, and they're often brushed off with a resigned sigh. I'm just getting old. But aging doesn't have to mean constant discomfort. And it's important to understand the line between normal stiffness and pain that needs attention. Let's begin with what's expected. As we age, the cartilage in our joints naturally wears down. Muscles lose some elasticity. Tendons stiffen. It's normal to feel a bit slow getting out of bed or after sitting for a long time. These aches usually ease with gentle movement, a warm shower, or light stretching. But here's what's not normal and what shouldn't be ignored. Persistent joint pain that doesn't improve with rest. Swelling, warmth, or redness around a joint. Pain that wakes you up at night or keeps you from sleeping. Sharp, shooting pain in your back, neck, or limbs. Difficulty walking, climbing stairs, or standing for more than a few minutes. Loss of range of motion, like not being able to lift your arm overhead or turn your head. A feeling of instability, like your knee might give out or your hip may buckle. These symptoms may point to deeper issues like osteoarthritis, which affects almost half of adults over 65, rheumatoid arthritis, an autoimmune condition that causes painful inflammation, osteoporosis, where bones become brittle and are prone to fractures, especially in the spine, hip, and wrist, spinal stenosis, where narrowing in the spine presses on nerves, causing pain or numbness, bursitis or tendinitis, which can develop from overuse or even minor injuries. It's also worth noting that many older adults underreport pain, especially those raised in a time where toughness was prized. But untreated chronic pain doesn't make you strong. It wears down your quality of life, limits your independence, and affects your mood, sleep, and even appetite. So what can you do? First, track your pain. When it happens, how long it lasts, and what makes it better or worse. Then talk to your doctor, not just for painkillers, but for answers. There are physical therapy options, anti-inflammatory treatments, joint-supporting exercises, and even dietary changes that can reduce inflammation. Have you been living with daily pain or stiffness? Share in the comments. Say yes if it's something you've accepted, or not anymore if you found something that helps. Your story might help someone else speak up for their own relief. If this video is helping you understand your body in a new way, please like it now and subscribe, because next, in our final section, we'll bring all of this together. We'll talk about how to distinguish natural aging from signals your body is asking for help, and why knowing the difference can empower you to live stronger, longer, and with more peace of mind. Don't miss it. Your body after 70 is not broken. It's not betraying you. It's simply speaking a new language, a quieter, more complex one, and learning to listen to it, truly listen, is one of the most important things you can do for your health, your independence, and your peace of mind. Throughout this video, we've explored the difference between what's normal and what's not, how occasional forgetfulness can be part of aging, but disorientation and repeated memory lapses are not, how some tiredness is expected, but constant exhaustion may point to something deeper. How slow, intentional weight loss can be okay, but unintentional weight loss should never be ignored. How occasional digestive changes are common, but persistent symptoms could signal bigger issues. And how stiffness in the morning is normal, but joint pain, swelling, or mobility loss should raise a red flag. The message here isn't to make you fearful, it's to give you clarity. Because fear comes from the unknown. But when you know what's happening in your body, you can act, you can adapt, and you can advocate for yourself. Aging does not mean surrendering your health to chance. It means partnering with your body in a new way. It means asking questions, noticing patterns, and never, ever assuming that suffering is something you just have to accept. So here's what I'd like you to do next. Leave a comment below with one thing from this video that made you stop and think. What change have you noticed in your body lately? Like this video, so others in our age group can gain the same clarity and peace of mind. Subscribe, because this is just one of many conversations we're having about growing older with awareness, strength, and dignity. You spent a lifetime listening to the needs of others. Now it's time to listen to your own. Your body isn't asking for perfection, it's asking for attention. Until next time, stay informed, stay strong, and remember, wisdom isn't just about knowing more. It's about knowing yourself better with every passing year.